lost access to your Facebook. Okay. We're going to remove it then. Oh my God, what is happening? Are we on? Yes, we are. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So for some reason, StreamYard kept popping up stuff in the middle in front of the, of the display, so I couldn't see Maree. So I apologize for that. How's everybody doing? Welcome back, Maree. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm great. I missed everybody. I was going,
I know. I missed everybody too. Yeah. We had the Starseed Connection this last weekend, so Dennis was there. So we get to see him over there, and yeah. So yeah, we're back. Only for now, for this week. Jazzy, how are you, Jazzy?
He's great as well. He's cold. He's freezing. So it has been cold here, but yeah, he particularly gets very, very cold when he's activated as well. So yeah, he's cold today.
Oh, very good. Very good. So sorry, this thing gives me let's see, now it's telling me to go live on Facebook. Something's happening. I'm gonna ignore it. Hopefully I can. It's still coming up. Okay, so lots of things to talk about, and I have been working hard on the fact that I'm leaving on Thursday to Colorado and then California to Mount Shasta, and having a whole lot of time to prepare and look at the news and see what's going on. But I can see that everybody has got my back. Dennis already has questions, some good questions here. So before we get started, do you have anything going on in Australia you want to ask about?
Well, I just noticed there was something that came up on Sky News. I don't know if you guys get Sky News over there, but okay. So it came up on Sky News that there was something leaked to our new Prime Minister about the Queen's death. And they're looking at making it a public holiday. So I don't know if that's been verified or truthful, but that just popped up this morning, and I just went, wow, okay, interesting. Let's see what happens with that. So yeah, apart from that though, yeah, we've had a
So you want to ask about that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's find out and see if it's it's imminent, and if that was actually truthful.
Yeah.
So if that was a deliberate sort of leak. So
yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, cards. We've got our 10 of Cups. Oh, 8 of Cups. So it's all emotional, and then the Chariot. So yeah, I would say, because a lot of people, I was thinking about this, and a lot of people still really love the Queen and really, they're into that. So, but the 8 of Cups is when you walk away from something. So this is actually walking away from this scenario, and then the Chariot. So there's going to be movement, yes, around this is what I'm getting.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I feel that it could be quite imminent. Yeah.
So you're talking about the Queen's death?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so, fantastic. Yeah. Can we find out if it's going to be this week?
Let's just see what we get with that. Oops, I've got straight away the King of Swords jumped out, and that's someone that actually speaks. It's very much speaking out about something in words. So let me just see the Hermit. So it may not be this week because the Hermit's come up. Yeah, so it's still undercover because we've now got our 8 of Swords. So there is something I think that's going to be spoken, but maybe not this week, because those two are a little bit more still keeping things under lock and key, under wraps. So
you know what would be awesome if she died the week of July 4th, which is when we were independent, when we became independent from them.
That's right. Wouldn't that be ironical?
Yeah.
I know. So yes, I feel that, yes, it's, and I was just saying, I got the Ace of Swords when I was thinking about that. Yes, it is very soon. I don't feel it will be this week though, but it is soon because that
Okay.
Ace of Swords has come up about something that's being spoken.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Mm.
Okay, so the first question I see from Dennis, but I'm not going to ask. I'm going to ask in the order that I was expecting you to ask them. So, what's going on in Yellowstone National Park? So, I don't know if you know about this, but it's been flooded where houses are falling into the water. You know, that flood where like the stuff starts like falling apart and houses fall into the river.
Wow. And is there often a lot of flooding there?
No.
Really?
So what's
Ooh.
going on in the park? Are they clearing it, or what are the cards?
Okay.
What can they tell us about Yellowstone National Park?
Okay. Wow. Okay. So the first card up is our Eight of Swords. Again, this is something that has been hidden. It's like something's been locked away. So something's hidden. So that's the first thing that I'm getting about the actual park. And then we've got our Magician card. Again, this can be a mystery, and this can also be then having the tools to actually to bring out, I suppose, the truth, or to alchemy. It's like creating something. So there's definitely mystery going on there that has not been known about. Then we've got our Nine of Wands. So this is quite a struggle. So this is someone's had a really hard time, or there's been a situation where we've had a hard time, but it's nearly at the end. Okay, so this to me is what's telling us what's actually been going on. And now I'm just going to ask, has this been orchestrated? The Death card came straight up. So to me, that can be the transformation of something. Knight of Wands. So this is this card is telling me that something has been brought through, like a message on a spiritual level. So there's definitely something going on that's not like what we would think of as
Natural.
probably normal.
It's not a natural event.
Oh my God. And now we've got the Tower card. So that's massive change. Definitely something going on that's going to probably, in time, it will reveal what it is, but there's something happening to change the actual situation.
Can we ask if it has to do with clearing the dumps?
Okay, let's just find that out. I'm just going to shuffle again because that's so yeah, there's definitely a lot of hidden stuff going on there. So let's just ask.
Yeah, I mean, seems the information seems to be pointing to that. It seems to be pointing to that. You know, what is it clearing? What is there to clear out of our park? I mean, this park is one of the biggest I think it's the biggest park in the US. It's gigantic.
I've got 3 yeses. We've got our Strength card. So to me, that's when something has been conquered, something, you know, there's a real strength around it. The Fool, which is new beginnings. Where are we here? So the Fool, okay, that's new beginnings, a whole new environment, stepping into something new. And then our Ace of Swords. So that's confirming what we're asking. So yeah, stuff going on. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, great. Oh my goodness, you guys, this thing keeps popping up for me and I don't know what to do about it.
Is that the Facebook aspect?
Yeah. Okay. The next question is the food production being taken out by the good guys to stop the poisoning of the people?
Okay. Yeah, I heard there was another plant that went down apparently over there. Is that right? Was there another food plant that got burnt? Okay, so let's just see if it's the goodies or the baddies. Okay. So fascinating. So this is so again, we've got our Fool card coming up again. It's a bit of a flavor today already coming through. So it's something new, a new way of looking at doing things. And then we've got, the 8 of Pentacles. So this is something that's been in the works. So I'm just going to pull one more and see if it's the good guys or bad guys. King of Cups. Now, he can be a bit tricky. So I'm feeling that it may not be. This is something that's maybe been orchestrated, a new way of doing things.
So should we? Yeah, go ahead. So
I don't feel. I don't feel it. I feel this is still maybe
The
some of the
bad
bad guys.
guys
Yeah, that's
to
what my
create
feeling is.
famine, to create food shortages.
And also too, I saw dollar signs. So because they get insurance for all of this. Yeah. So because our Five of Pentacles just came up. So that's when something's been done, but there's a solution for it. And then the Page of Pentacles was right next to it when I just pulled that out, which is new money, which is money that's coming through. So yeah.
Oh.
And then the Eight of Cups, walking away from something. So I feel there's a strategy. There's a couple of issues or things that are being done at some level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, let's the question.
But it's not all of them. I think some of them, I was just getting something extra then. I feel that strategically some of them have been done for that reason by the baddies, but not all of them. There's other reasons for some of the other ones. So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Very good. So another question that Wolf Love brought up. Oh my God, I'm forgetting to bring these up here. Is the Pope going to publicly resign any day now?
Okay.
That's a great question. They keep bringing it up. So
Yeah.
that's the first question. The second question would be,
Yeah.
is he being made to resign? And if somebody
Yeah.
else will step up, or if what will happen to that religion?
Yeah. Let's have a look and see. Okay. Oh my God. So the Emperor is the first card that's come up. Okay. So to me, this is our good team. This is our really good guys. So it's already orchestrated. Yeah, the alliance. It's already orchestrated. I would say that Knight of Cups has come up. So that's bringing a message, and it's an emotional message. So will he resign, or will something else happen? I don't know. I don't know. I think that there'll be Six of Pentacles. Now, this is offering something to people. This is keeping a balance. So I don't think that he's going to resign. I think that he's going to move on in another way. Yeah. So I just feel that I'm going to double check this, but I think there's that. Yeah, like someone's like, will he get a flu and be removed that way?
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's just see what our cards say about that. I'm going to ask that directly.
Yes.
Will he be removed? Okay. Yeah. So the Five of Swords has come up, and then we've got our splitting that one. Page of Swords. So yeah, I feel that he actually will. Oh God, that Chariot's come up again. So yes, the Five of Swords is when there's been a struggle, something's gone on, decisions. It's been a little bit of change, something that's changing. And then we've got our Page of Swords, which is something new. So there's new ways of looking at things, new ways of thinking, learning. And then Chariot. So I think something's going to happen that we don't expect.
Oh.
I don't feel it's going to be as simple as a resignation. There'll be something else that happens on top of that.
Okay, so then at that time, what will happen with the Catholic religion?
Yeah, good question. Okay.
I would die to know what happens next.
I know. Let's have a look. All right, so the Four of Wands has come up straight away. So to me, yeah, I feel like things are going to be left in status quo for a while because that Lovers is there as well. Okay, there's still balance, and I feel over time. And I mean, look at the Three of Pentacles has just popped up. So that's a plan. So that's when there's a contract being drawn up. There's a plan being made, and it's in a church, which is pretty funny. So I feel that it's actually, I think it'll come out, but not yet. I feel they're still going to allow that to happen. Yeah. Can you imagine the chaos? I know, but can you imagine the chaos, when people find out what's been going on? I don't feel that's going to come out for a long time.
Interesting, because Dennis says he did say he will get the monkey, you know what? which is what you're saying. You're
Well,
saying kind of that
like
he's going to get something else.
something's gonna
Yeah,
happen that we don't expect.
yeah,
Is what I was getting. So,
yeah,
and I wasn't getting exactly what, but yeah, definitely. I love that, Dennis.
yeah. I love it. I love it. Um, all right, just looking for any questions right now, just making sure. Okay, we got one. Colombia just elected a communist president after Chile,
Oh,
Venezuela, Nicaragua, and Cuba. What is the future of Colombia and South America are taken by the globalists?
okay. All right, so this is from Man. Let's have a look. Let's pull some cards for Colombia. Yeah, I think so we've got the Empress. So the Empress is always about something that's beautiful, but it's been created and it's, it's new. And then we've got the High Priestess. So there's a lot of feminine, that's mystery as well. There's a lot of feminine creative energy coming through here. So yeah, I'm sort of, what I'm feeling is that, and then there's abundance card. So this is the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm wondering if there's going to be some sort of shift or change that's actually going to soften what's happening.
Or
Is the feeling I'm
maybe
getting.
this person is being portrayed as a specific type, but then once they're in power, they'll change.
And the Sun cards come up. So these are actually really positive cards. And, I mean, look, every country's going through its own stuff at the moment. Like we're the same. We've just had a communist basically put into power as well. So, but look at these cards that have come up. I mean, that Sun card, that's just really the most beautiful card. Hang on, sorry.
Hello.
Clive's come to say hello to everyone. Can you be
Oh my
over
God,
here?
he's gotten huge.
He has. He's so gorgeous. so they're really positive cards. And so I think we have to focus on that as well. Don't
Oh yes.
yeah. So look, it's really easy. Like, when I saw what was going on here with everything and then what it's done though is it exposed the whole system as to how corrupt it is. And so many more people are awake now, and people were recording it all and they're collating it all here, and it's going to go in front of, a court. So this is how it happens, just to make people more aware of what we've been living in. And it's the same probably in South America and Colombia. It's been really the corruption but those cards tell me that down the track, something really, really amazing is going to happen. It might be tough for a little bit, but keep focusing on what you want there as well. Because those were like 4 of the best cards you can get virtually.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
that's fantastic. So that's great news.
Yes.
Okay, so going back to to our favorite person, which I know you don't look at anymore, but I have to for this show, so I don't have a choice. Going back to Whiplash 347 on Telegram.
Yeah.
He says Rothschild Central Bank oil war-backed notes are being changed out with Rainbow Treasury Department notes in every country.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I know we looked up at rainbow currency before.
Yeah.
But I think it was for the US.
Yes, I think it was at that stage. So yeah. So basically I was pulling cards as you were reading, and what came up first of all was our 3 of Cups, which is a celebration.
Okay.
Then we got that card. So this is what is obviously being celebrated. It's been taken out or whatever. Knight of Cups. This is someone that's bringing a message that it's emotionally usually very sturdy. It's very, encouraging.
Okay.
So and I'm just going to pull one more to see if that's actually truth. But that the celebration card, usually, and look, we've got our beautiful 9 of Pentacles. So this is that real independent, wealthy, no outside influence, which is what rainbow notes would be.
Okay.
So yeah, so
So
I'll
it
look.
sounds like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, it does sound like that's what's going to
Okay.
happen.
Okay. Um, so, I have insider information as far as the QFS with my brother. And he mentioned to me while I was in Panama that the QFS has been moved to be up and working to September. And
Okay.
I've seen other sources also that have been mentioning September 11th.
Mm,
So, can we ask the cards
yeah.
if the quantum financial system has been moved now to be up and working in September instead of now?
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. So first of all, I'm just going to double check that there is a QFS, because there's some people that are saying there's no such system and all of that. I mean, I've never felt that. I've always felt that there was.
Well, he sent me the
Yeah,
documentation straight from the bank.
I know. And my gut feeling
So,
has always been there's going to be a better system. So yeah, which is the 6 of Cups. And so this is when something's being offered, and it's usually a gift. It's usually an emotional, also emotionally good. And then we've got our 8 of Wands. So that's something coming in quickly. Because I mean, you think about the system we've been in. It's for how many thousands of years or whatever it is we've been in it.
yeah,
So that's saying that this is quite a quick transaction, or transition across. So September, you want me to double check on that one? So
September.
yeah, let's just see. Okay, yeah. So there's been some in-house. There's been some 5 of Wands. So there's been some a little bit of in-house discussion and what's going on and where are we at. And then the 2 of Pentacles. And so this is about decision making. Which way do we go? What do we do? How do we keep this balanced? So so there's obviously a few things that have to go down in the background before they can make the decision. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So that's bringing in a new reality. This is bringing in, again, messages around wealth, around money. So that's what your pentacles are. So I feel that, yeah, it has had to go on hold till September. And let's see, I'm just going to see if I'll get a yes for the 11th, because sometimes we're not meant to know,
Right.
exactly what the date is. So let's
Yeah.
just see. Strategy. So I don't feel we're meant to know, because the 7 of Swords is about something being shifted, changed, stolen, whatever. And it's a strategy
Okay.
card. So yeah, I don't know that it's going to be
So,
that date.
is the RV dependent upon the QFS system
Okay, let's have a
to
look and see.
be up and working?
To be
In other
to be
words,
activated. Yeah,
is the RV moving also
with
to
that.
that time?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, because I always got it would be late, like November, December, or early next year, if it, when it actually activates and whatever. So yeah,
Okay.
I've always got that. So we shall see. So let's just see. Okay. All right. So we want to know if that RV is indicative. Yeah. I shuffled these, and I'm actually using my intuition to pick the cards with this one, because to me when you've got timing cards, it's a little bit easier. However, look at this. We've got our 6 of Pentacles, which again is giving people wealth. It's keeping something balanced. So this is all around Pentacles. So yeah, I'm feeling that, yes, it's very much associated with that. It doesn't mean it's going to come out at the same time, but our Judgment cards come up. So it's almost like it will, it might be a little bit later, like everything has to get set up and running and out there.
Okay, so it
So
won't happen whenever the
not at the same
QFS
time.
happens.
No, I feel it'll be after that, obviously. So
Okay.
yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. I will let you answer this one since we've already answered this question, but
Yep.
you can answer it better than I can.
Yeah. Okay. So so that's a really good question. And so I think um, a lot more people are waking up to the system and how corrupt it was. How when it was all done, it wasn't done very well. They deliberately set it up so they could manipulate who they wanted back in. And I was just going to double check to see if it was orchestrated, with the good guys, to see, even if it was to catch out some of the others. Do you know what? First up card, Nine of Pentacles. This is a really positive, again, something that happens that creates a wealth or without outside influence. And then we've got our Emperor card, which is our good guys. So there's definitely their fingers in the pie here with what happened in Australia. Again, we're getting our Sun card. So I sort of feel there's something that's going to come from it, like it's going to expose people. It's going to expose a situation, a little bit like what happened in the US. I feel it's actually been happened to help expose.
Okay.
And so, and it was interesting on that. I was listening to what was her name? One of Tamara, one of the girls from Australia, and I don't watch TV or news or anything, but she was saying that they had it all running on Channel 9, Channel 7, but they had this music, this song. And you know that song, Take Me to the April Sun in Cuba? I don't know if you know that. We've got an Australian group that did this song about Cuba. What's there? What's in Cuba? And they had these suitcases going along. It was like a cartoon. They put up in the middle of this as they were looking at all the election results, over the whole night.
Oh, I saw that.
Did you see that? And
I did see that.
I didn't see it, but I heard about it. And apparently it was particular people, high positions of power in politics, and their suitcase was sent off to Cuba.
Yes.
So it's like, I think there's stuff going on, and it's just very abstract at the moment.
Very interesting.
Yeah, really interesting. So I do believe that there's still influence from the alliance here. So we did get some independence in. We did get some of our independence in, or the freedom teams, whatever. So not many, but a few.
Well, that's good. That's good. I know,
and that's despite what was going on with all of the strategizing.
Yeah, we've had a lot of Republicans win as well on this side of the house when the different spots are opening up around the country.
Yeah.
So what will be the result of the January 6th hearings that they're having here against Donald Trump?
So they're doing that at the moment,
yes.
Are they? Wow, yes. Okay. So straight away the Temperance card came up as you were asking that. And to me, this is patience. This is also something's being guided from a higher place.
Okay.
And it's very bright. There's a lot of the sunshine in the background is really standing out. So I feel that we have to just really just trust or whatever that it's actually going to be okay, because I love it when the Temperance card comes up. To me, that's saying things are really guided. And Queen of Pentacles. So that's a contemplation of the reality of the wealth or whatever. So those two together are really positive cards.
Okay.
And then the Ace of Swords. So the truth will come out. It will be spoken. It'll be, it's going to be all okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting.
Okay, very good.
What are your thoughts with that, Elisa?
I wasn't sure what the point of it was and why it was happening, and if it was the good guy or the bad guys. It didn't make sense to me if it was the good guys. So I was trying to understand, why would the bad guys spend time doing that?
No, well, they've already done what they needed to do through the media, haven't they? Like, really, because what they wanted to do was to trigger that with people, was to plant all those seeds with people. Yeah, the tower. So they wanted to create their tower moment through the media. So, it's like, but people have to see things come to justice. And it's like they have to sometimes see it come to justice. Look at that, Two of Swords. They have to be able to take off that blindfold and see a decision that's been made, so that they then start going, oh, wow, what? So why would they have lied? Ace of Cups. So it's going to make people feel better if it goes through the system that they're used to.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I thought that Dr. F, the bad guy of the whole movie, was taken away. But now on the news just came out that he is now saying that we should start using masks again because of the monkey thing.
Oh, isn't it just phenomenal? Wow. And where was that? Was that put out through mainstream media?
Yes. I just
Okay.
saw it like on the mainstream on like the iPhone.
Okay. It's all smoke and mirrors. The magician cards come up. Yeah. So, and then the Three of Pentacles. So this was a strategy that they're trying to push and get through. But I really feel that this is going to be almost, what pushes people over the edge to go, yeah, come on, nah, we've had enough. So, because that Knight of Cups has come up again, and that's again bringing a message to people, and it's going to be an emotional message. So it's all smoke and mirrors is what I'm getting.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so then is the guy that we see putting out these news, or is it a clone, or
Is it the real person? Yeah, okay. Let me just see
because
first.
my understanding was the real person was already either gone from this world or in the spa, in the South Florida spa.
Yeah, okay. So let's just see if it's a puppet. So if it's some sort of puppet for him. Yeah, I was just getting yes in my head, and then I pulled the Ace of Pentacles, and it was like, yeah, definitely. It's someone that's playing that role to just again to create this confusion and just have people scratching their heads and so
yeah.
So oh god, and I just saw a question in there. Is he a clone? And I've just got the Ace of Pentacles again. So whether he's a clone or whether it's someone playing him, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's still definitely
not him.
It's not him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was funny, that just jumped out at me.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And then so we talked about the Queen. It seems that she's gonna be going soon.
Yep.
We did talk about it in the beginning.
Yep. Yeah. So if you weren't here at Ferry, so what I actually saw something this morning, and it was saying something had been accidentally leaked to our Australian Prime Minister, and they were looking at doing a public holiday because of the potential release of that news. So and the King of Swords has come up again. I think he came up when we talked about it earlier. So this is someone that's speaking the truth and putting stuff out. So there you go. So okay, I think Elise is frozen.
Am I?
No, you're back. Oh, you just were looking at your questions.
Probably. Yeah, I was looking at what the next question would be. Looking at the news to see what is real and what is not. So what I'm reading is that state Republicans say Trump wanted them to break the law to keep him in power.
How does that make any sense?
So what is this all about?
So can you just repeat that? So
state Republicans say Trump wanted them to break the law to keep him in power.
So how would that keep him in power? All right, let's have a look and see. Okay, so there's one. Let's have Ace of Swords. Okay, this is really interesting.
And this is from the trial that I was telling you about the January 6th.
Okay. So I feel so the 10 of Swords has come up. So this is the death of something. Okay. Swords also are around, again, spoken word, thoughts, air. It's like an air sign. And then the Ace of Swords. So this is being played out for a reason. It's bringing up all of these untruths that probably would have, from my understanding, there was no coercion to do that. That was pretty clear to me because I actually watched a lot of that. And then the Sun card has come out. So something is going to come from this that is really positive. Again. So yeah, have you got it there?
Yeah, sorry, something opened.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel, again, my feeling with this as well, apart from just what the cards were saying too, Yeah, is that it's going to actually these three wanted to come out. It actually wanted to it's to bring up an awareness around it so it can be all cleared, you know. So because we've got our Ace of Wands, then we've got our Eight of Wands, which is really something happening fast and quick and resolution, and then our King of Pentacles. So that's a master creating a reality. So there's more going on here than what we know. There's, you know.
Okay, so is it a movie then? Are we talking about a movie?
Seems like it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the next question, Dennis has one.
Yeah.
If Biden's trip overseas to get rid of him and start something for NATO to take control.
Wow. Well, okay.
So that's two questions, right?
Yeah.
Is Biden's trip overseas to get rid of him?
Okay. Is he going? Whereabouts is he going? Do you know? Is he going to a particular country, or is it? I don't know where he's going, but let's have a look and see if he's going overseas to get rid of him.
And then I'm going to ask about this gun safety bill.
Oh wow. Okay. So no, I'm not getting that they're going to get rid of him overseas. I feel it has to be in the US. Yeah, because look, the Fool cards come out. So to me, this is something new. So, and then we've got the Nine of Swords. So there's worry around how to do all of this and how to bring it out. And then we've got our Eight of Cups. So it's walking away from something. If it happened overseas, I feel people wouldn't believe it almost. They would say, oh, this, you know, someone's done this to him. To me, it has to be at home. And the concern is around people really, you know, being worried about that, because some people still believe in it all. Okay. So I feel no, it won't happen to him. For NATO to take control, I can't see how NATO, why would NATO take control? Oh, I see what you're asking now, Dennis. So you're saying if it did happen overseas, then would they bring in NATO to actually take over? So I'm getting a no straight away.
Yeah. And that wouldn't be it, right?
Came up again. I just shuffled and read Eight of Cups, walking away from something. It's not going to happen that way. I would say it's it'll be no, King of Pentacles. They've got a much better plan. This is a master of reality. Yeah. So no, I don't feel it will happen that way. But it's a good question.
Okay, so as you know, we had another shootout in a school with very young children in Texas not long ago.
Yeah.
And now the Senate is unveiling a bipartisan gun safety bill. So I wasn't sure if this is the bad guys trying to unarm Americans, or if it's the good guys. Well, I know the good guys would never do a shooting at the schools, but
no. Yeah, I know what you're trying to ask, I think.
Okay.
So what I'm getting is that was it done so that they could then bring in restrictions or whatever to the gun sort of regulations?
Yeah.
So so the Ten of Wands has come up. So it was something that was definitely completed, that was planned, that was again, that Nine of Swords. So real concerns. FF. So to me, this was something that was actually maybe not as real as what it came across. So on the news, so this was, it was a strategy, because our Seven of Swords just popped up as well. So there was a strategy to finish something so that they could actually, like you say, go ahead and try and make these sort of regulations to create worry and fear. And that was a strategy. So it's all talk, because there's swords. There was a lot of it was talk.
Okay, so are we saying then that the children didn't die in the school? Is that what we're saying?
What I'm saying is that it wasn't maybe as bad as what they were saying it was. There was more created.
Okay.
There was more created.
So can we ask if children actually died? Because maybe that's good. That would be good news if we get that maybe they were actors or
let me just see. I'll just ask. Actually, I'm going to ask the percentage. So I feel there were some
Okay.
deaths, but it was increased by about 30% through there.
Okay.
Yes, so that Nine of Wands keeps coming up. So
Mhm.
this is, so there was something that's happened that's been a really hard journey with some injuries, but
Okay.
it's not as many as what they're saying.
Okay. Okay. So this event, was it specifically, so you're saying it was done to create more fear,
Yeah.
but was there also the reason of trying to unarm
Mhm.
American citizens from their firearms?
Let's have a look. Yep, magicians come up again. So again, this can be that smoke and mirrors the mystery behind something to create what they wanted. I don't feel it's going to happen because our Seven of Wands just came up. So to me, this is something that's it's when the spiritual card like this comes up as well. There's chaos there, so there's a real fight around this. It won't happen. I really don't believe that this will actually get through. People will not allow it, and our Temperance card has come up. So again, this is having the patience to know that I feel all of this will not cause a problem. It will be resolved. So there's a bigger picture here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
I think everyone's learnt from what happened in Australia. That happened to us. They did a they say that there was actually, they said it was someone that did this particular mass shooting here, but they also found that there was snipers as well helping out.
Oh, we had that when we had the Las Vegas shooting.
Oh, really?
In the
Same
Las
thing.
Vegas shooting, it came out that there were snipers because it was
Yeah,
at the angle that people got the gunshot wounds. It was impossible that it had been the shooter.
absolutely. And this guy always maintained his innocence. He had some issues, of course, because when they do that sort of mind control on people, but he always maintained his innocence.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. So the next question is, what about the new break-in to the Capitol by the Colbert? I believe it's Colbert TV people. So he's a comedian.
Right. Wow.
Here.
Yeah.
What was that about? Because I know that all those comedians are bought by they're all either soul scout or they're all like in the cabal, Illuminati thing.
Yeah. Maybe some of them aren't. Maybe there's two sides in there. But yes, let's have a look
Okay.
and see. I've just asked. Yeah. So we've got our Ace of Pentacles first and then our Three of Swords. So it is to cause some sort of disruption and to bring up. And so this has just happened, has it? I haven't heard about this. So this has just happened fairly much.
I don't know.
I wonder when it was.
I don't know.
Because maybe it's being done again if they've got this court case is coming up as well. Is it just bringing up all of that for people to bring their awareness into the situation? So because then we've got our Two of Wands, which is, it's a balance. So this is actually looking out over the earth. It's really balanced. It feels quite solid. So it's almost, I feel like it could be a strategy to brings more people's awareness to the situation of what's even going on with that.
So I know you don't like to ask about people.
Yeah, that's all right.
So they're asking about if Stephen Colbert is an Illuminati, if he's part of that group, but I don't know if you feel comfortable asking
That's
that.
right. Who's Stephen Colbert?
Colbert, yeah,
Colbert.
he's the guy. He's the comedian that I was telling you.
Comedian. Okay.
Yeah.
I can pull some cards and let the cards say it. That's fine. I'm
Okay.
happy to do that.
Okay. All right.
So let's just, okay. Whoops.
Is he, dark, deep,
Yeah.
dark or white hat? Or neither?
Wow. Okay. That one just keeps wanting to come up. Interesting. We've got our Ace again. We've got our Ace of Pentacles and our Eight of Wands. So he's doing something so it will bring like a quick reaction or something coming through quite quickly. And then we've got our Hierophant card. So to me, this is not the good guys per se. So but I don't feel I don't feel that he's actually fully into whatever it is they're doing, because we've got our Page of Pentacles. So this is something new, a new reality coming through. So this is interesting. See, Two of Pentacles.
Okay.
So that's
maybe he considered it and he didn't want to go into it, or he.
Yeah, because they're not. Yeah, I don't feel he did. So yeah, exactly. So that Two of Pentacles is making decisions.
Okay, that's good to know. I had assumed he was already one of the bad guys.
Yeah. So, but they can remember too, people can turn and get some repentance or whatever it is for what they do.
Yeah, I mean, they're giving them chances, right? They're giving them choices.
The magicians come up. So it's almost like smoke and mirrors. You don't know quite what's going on. There's some mystery there. So I feel this is what is happening. It's like they can play a role for them as well. So yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of these people got caught up. I mean, it's sounds like a gnarly process, to get into that group.
Yeah. So, the Andromedan is asking something I think that we already all know from all different types of shows. I don't think we've ever answered it here, but I've seen it asked in, Tarot by Janine and, many other shows. We've never asked it here, not that I'm aware of. We've made the assumption. So if you want to go ahead and ask this question.
Yep. Let's just see. I mean, and you do. I mean, you have to go in and check yourself and just go, okay, this could be, it could be a double jeopardy type situation. You don't know. So let's just find out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think, okay, no, interesting. So the cards that are coming up, so we've got our Magician, our World, and our Nine of Wands. So to me, this means no. This is something it's good. It's positive. So he's it's a world thing. It's not just about the US. So I don't feel he is, because we've got our Nine of Wands. I mean, look what the man's been dragged through, over the last 3 or 4 years. How could you? I mean, no matter what, you couldn't. I don't feel you could just keep doing what he's been doing as well if he was just playing a game, because, and okay, I'm getting.
And I don't think the mainstream media would be against him if he was Cabal. They wouldn't be trying to bring him down.
If it was a double agent situation, they might be told we'll make him look bad, because then everyone, this is what I mean. You can get into double jeopardy agent type situations. But no, I'll pull one more just to see. I'll just say, is he a part of working for humanity, for the good of humanity? So yeah, he is, because we've got our Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay, Five of Pentacles. This is when something's gone on for a long time. There's been issues, but it's moving towards a change. Then we got our Eight of Wands again. So quite quickly, what he's done is actually helped to bring us into a situation of the Lovers, which is bringing things together into balance, into harmony, into more of a heart space with the Lovers. So no, I feel that he's actually okay. Yeah. But don't worry, I've asked that question myself. I've actually sat and contemplated with that as well and gone, you know what? It could be. I did hear something weird the other day, that they, the Cabal, they put out like a double for Trump, and that was the one saying all these things.
Oh yes, the clone.
The clone. But I'm going, but how would that work? Like, how, would people go to a rally and I don't know. I just couldn't see that actually happening.
So can you ask the cards then if that was real or not?
Did they actually do that? Have they used a double. You know what? They might have done. I'm just going to pull those two. And then another one. Yeah, they might have done, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles and we've got the Hierophant, which is saying there was some manipulating going on by these guys. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, that's something that's been created. That's powerful, independent, as we know. So they could very well have done that on one or two occasions and fooled people.
Wow.
I mean, 'cause you just don't know,
But
do
you know
you?
what? I mean, I know I had a friend when the local friend was visiting with my local community psychics, and he says, "Well, I know they've cloned me. There's a clone of mine." And we were able to disconnect the clone. So, I
Ah,
mean, psychically, that's something that can be done quite easily. I mean, we did it here. So, because this clone was siphoning his energy.
yeah. It's fascinating, isn't it? I mean, there's so much that we don't actually know for sure yet.
So I'm just surprised
Yeah.
that like Trump's spiritual protective group wouldn't be aware of this, that this was
Oh,
happening.
but that's what I'm saying. But I feel that, you know, that if it was done like that with what the cards were saying, then maybe they were going, let it happen, you know. So this is like that double jeopardy type situation. So there,
Wow.
yeah, it's like I said, there's so much we don't know, so much more complicated things going on that
Wow.
decisions are made off. So yeah, so I don't know. I think there's stuff that we'll never know, but there's so many crazy things that have already happened that it's like,
Wow.
why not? So, ah,
Okay. Let's see. Next question. Oh, Andromeda is asking, what is a host body?
hi Maree, what is a host body? Okay, that can be taken a few ways. So I guess sometimes, from what I understand, I don't know what your thoughts are on this, Elisa, but a host body can be something, a receptacle that can take an aspect of a soul, whether it's like, you know, a reptilian, or whether it's like
Yeah,
whatever
physical.
human.
It's a physical
Yeah,
body that's being taken by a different soul.
yeah, yeah, basically. So a host body, yeah. So
It's hosting somebody else's soul.
the
It's
consciousness,
hosting,
because they
yeah,
can transfer consciousness as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So that's how I'd explain it best, Andromedan, probably. So
Okay, Art has a question.
yep.
In the Star Trek card season 2, related to the current situation with the involvement of Q and them being brought back in time to resolve the timeline for a better future for humanity.
Oh, wow. Have I seen that? I don't think I've seen that one. Okay.
Current
Related to
situation
the
with
current
the involvement.
situation. All right, let's have a look and see if there's truth in that, because that's what we're sort of asking, isn't it? If it's evolved around what's happening here on Earth. And they do let us know what's going on through movies. So it's very possible. Okay. Yeah, it's because we've got our 5 of cups has come up, and then our 4 of pentacles. So to me, yeah, so the 5 of cups is grief. So this is, where are we? This is actually grieving something. So if we're talking about time and going backwards and forwards, so there was, to me, this is saying they've seen something, it's not great, so they have to make a change. The 4 of pentacles is setting up a new foundation. Okay. But there was still a lot of stuff that had, like, that was thought about, talked about. It wasn't an easy ride, because that 5 of swords again is talking about change and the issues that come with it. So yeah, they knew, I think, what was going to happen, and so yeah, they actually they knew it was going to happen, because that's a death, the ending of something, our 10 of swords. So I'm just going to ask to see if that's what they were depicting in this movie. So there's always a story that comes with it first, yeah, because we've got our Knight of Pentacles. So that's bringing in a message that's about a reality, and it's very
Okay.
trustworthy. So yeah, I think that there is some truth in
Wow,
that.
great question. I'll have to watch
Yeah,
that.
thanks, Mark. Yeah, I will too.
So, Art, let us know where you watched it. Was
Mm.
it like Hulu, or where did you see it? Netflix, maybe? Okay, the next question. Where is Jim Carrey now?
So,
Is he
aspects about it.
is he at this point in time right now? Is he
Okay, with us still? Is that what you're asking?
is he a good guy? Is he good or bad? I guess.
Okay, let's just see.
However you want to ask it, so you're
Yeah,
not
no, that's
uncomfortable
okay.
with the question.
That's okay. I'll just say, is he? Yeah, I feel okay. And this is interesting because the chariot cards come up. I was feeling that there's been a shift. Like I'm feeling that there was reluctance, and there's been a shift into playing things a different way. So our Queen of Wands is someone that's quite trustworthy, that's spiritual. So I feel that there's been a shift with him. So I feel he might have been caught up in some stuff that actually wasn't great, and he didn't actually like it. But something's happened, I believe, with these three cards that has brought him into a better place. Does that sort of make sense?
Yeah.
And that's what my feeling is. And like I said, some of these people have been given an opportunity and a chance. So because they can get really caught, in the spider webs that are actually put out by these groups, these deep state groups. So, yeah. So I feel he went through quite a lot, but it's like almost now like he's working for the alliance.
Okay. Very good. So, a question I like to ask Jasper is, what happened during the solstice today? What for humanity? What changed for us? What is different from before?
And it was interesting because I went to my friend's property last night because that was our shortest night of the year for us here. Is the solstice. Yeah, so we're the opposite. So we had a beautiful fire with crystals and did a beautiful meditation. And so I'll tune in and I'll just see what he brings through for us with this solstice.
Yeah.
Okay. Just unbelievable light coming through. It's actually burning the top of my head. So
I feel it.
Can you feel it? Yeah, like he's showing me, and it's like a big like what's the word? Pylon. So it's like a big tube of light, and it's got this massive white bright light where it's coming through from the cosmos, and I feel that has opened up so much more for all of us to access. So if you're doing some meditating, maybe just feel this really bright pillar of light coming down through you, like my head's still burning, and bring it down into the earth again and put it through into the grid lines of the earth, into the ley lines of the earth. So that's actually and then bring it back up. So it's merging, because we're like this bridge, we're like this conduit for this energy coming onto earth. So that is increasing our consciousness and expanding us. So those of us that are choosing to expand and wanting to have more connection and be our best self, it's helping us. So it's definitely raising vibration. I'll just see if there's anything else he wants to show me. And he's showing me nature again too, because nature already holds this essence and this energy. So being around nature will actually enhance this consciousness coming through. Yeah, it's what he's showing me. He's showing me a much bigger circle of the light and energy when we're with trees around us or whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah. Thanks, Jess.
Thank you, Jasper. Very exciting.
Yeah, but, it does feel like we've turned a corner. This is how it feels to me on some level. Yeah, I feel like we have turned a corner.
Okay.
So even if we're not seeing it being reflected back to us yet through mainstream media or through all these things, just from checking inside, I've been feeling that. So.
Okay, very good. Very good. I know amazing big things were supposed to happen this summer. I feel like they're happening. But I also feel like some of them might have been pushed back, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I really thought that the financial situation would be, at a place where the markets would be at zero or whatever needs to happen with the stock market and all that. And it feels like it's not happening like I expected it to.
Yeah, I think there's going to be some more printing of money and so we might have a little bit of a up.
Go up,
The 5 of Cups has come up again, which is great. A lot of people have lost a lot already. And then the High Priestess. So there's still some mystery there that we don't know about that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Then the 9 of Swords. So a lot of people could get into a lot of worry and be up at night, not able to sleep over what's happening.
Yep.
So there could be a bit of a run up with this money that's going to be printed. But then, I would say things will definitely change. And who knows, even gold and silver might get taken down because they want to just get rid of just about everything. And then it will all come back up into its rightful place.
All right.
So don't panic.
So while I am gone, I've asked Maree to start doing some dream lives on her channel on magicmaree.com. So she's thinking of doing just come on over to her channel on Thursday evenings at this time, right, Maree? You're thinking?
Yes, so I can do them 9 o'clock Friday morning my time.
So So 9 o'clock Australian Friday, 9 a.m. and then 7 p.m. Thursday evening for you guys. And bring your dreams. Bring her your dreams, and she's going to read you out what they mean.
Yeah, for sure. So, and we can look at if there's other things that you guys want as well. So, but I think the dreams are great because a lot of people have got so many dreams that they have stuck in their mind and they just know what was that about.
Yeah.
And sometimes just knowing it just releases something from so deep within.
Yeah.
So, but it's Magic Maree, the YouTube. And I'll work out how to try and do a preview. And I'm not quite sure. So you'd have to go to Magic Maree because I don't know if I can do it through Elisa's or not. So, come on over.
All right. Awesome, you guys.
Beautiful.
I'll miss you, and I will see you after the 12th. So possibly the 13th of July, depending on when I get home on the 12th. So
have a wonderful holiday. Wow.
Thank you. I'll probably put some videos up when I'm in Mount Shasta and things like that. So we'll see.
Good. Awesome.
All right, guys. Okay. Love you so much.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.